says you are live, and I could dispute that. I don't feel live today. Wonder what the heck. I'm not gonna worry about it. We are live on me are live on Facebook and YouTube. Hello there, man from Glad. Running late today. It's 1:31. I'm usually out here by 1, but not a good night last night. Didn't sleep worth a crap. Hi, Adeline. Hey, you dude. Animals over 257. That feels like me. I don't know. Link, you got time? Link, or are you doing? Oh, you only have 10 minutes. That sucks. Um, so that's the bad thing about StreamYard. If I go to another app, I disappear. Hi, Colette. Yeah, I know you got a black screen. No shit. Are demons friendly to Muslims? I don't know. Probably not. Okay, it says he's here. You know, I never use my phone to use StreamYard. Oh my God, StreamYard, wake up, man.
Woohoo!
They're kludgy. StreamYard is kludgy as hell. Trying to work on what Bert uses, but I'm not too sure of that either. Hey, David, haven't seen you in a long time.
David!
I'm not sure I believe in
Colette?
demons.
Hey,
Don't know what.
what's your temperature there? Why you got such heavy clothes on?
Because I was out early. I was out this morning at 6 and it was only 46.
Oh my God.
And I never changed it. I thought it was still cool. I was down in the basement and it's cool down there. And I just figured, well, I got a dog driving me nuts saying, I want to go for a walk. I want to go for a walk. So I just grabbed his leash, went outside and thought, hell, it's too damn. Yes, David Carlisle Spartan.
We are so close to Wildwood and Dandy. Man, I hope Clara watches us.
You know, I watched 2 Wildwood investigations last night on YouTube. And the first one, I don't remember who it was. You know, they would put on the screen possible EVP, replay it, then enhance the audio, and I heard nothing. And I had headphones on too. Just hear this little noise, but they put words on the screen, and I don't know. It's not what I heard.
And you got a good sound system there. You can hear pretty good.
Yeah, I can. And I just didn't hear what they were saying that was on the screen.
Wow.
So I don't know. They had one girl in the basement with headphones on lying on the table, and she was talking to and fro with the spirit that was there. Then there was somebody on a bed. Nobody was in Tommy's room, actually, in his room. There was somebody on a bed, a woman who was telling us what she felt and who she felt and where they were. I don't remember how long. I think it was a little over an hour, Link, and in that hour, nothing that would make me think anything was paranormal. Absolutely nothing. But an
Yeah,
hour doesn't.
I haven't really been watching because Kim said don't watch so you don't get some preconceived notion.
I don't. It's not possible for me to get a preconceived notion
Oh.
because most of what I watch is usually people making stuff up, in my opinion. So, and I forgot she did say that too.
Well, she said that to me. I don't know if she said it to you, but
I think she did. I think she's it's better going in cold, but
yeah, cold turkey.
yeah.
Uh,
Hi, Marcy. Haven't seen you in a long while. God, it's beautiful today. Blue sky,
yep.
sunshine,
Yep.
70s.
Yep.
Yesterday, rain, nasty, 56 degrees.
Hey, is your grass stay wet the next day after you get rain, or was that just at the Clara's place?
No, that happens everywhere, I do believe, not just in
Oh,
New York.
well, it doesn't happen where I'm at. Where I'm at, shit, I could almost cut the grass the next day.
Huh.
You know,
After a heavy rain?
yeah, it'll flood down to the ditches or wherever, and then the regular grounds is fine. It's not 2 inches of water standing everywhere.
Well, no, we don't have 2 inches of water. That is a marshland up there. It's always
Oh.
been a marshland. It always will be. There are so many aquifers under that property, not to mention the ground is usually saturated anyhow from any runoff that comes from any of the hills.
Yeah.
The lake's probably leaking into the ground.
I don't know how that basement stays as dry as it is.
I know it, boy, but when it rains, you can go swimming.
Yeah.
60 degrees in England.
Wow.
And it ain't going to stay for long. I think tomorrow we're going to have somewhat the similar day as today, and then it's going to start dropping from there.
Yeah. Shit, I'm gonna have to pack long underwear now.
In the 40s for the low.
You got
I bet I would.
You got a sleeping bag, or do I have to bring one?
Don't need a sleeping bag. I imagine it was freezing up there, Marcy. See, you use a sleeping bag as it's made to be used. You get inside it. I don't get inside sleeping bags unless I'm camping.
Oh.
If I use one on a bed, I use it as a heavy blanket because it's just as good. The only thing is it constantly gets pulled off in Mary's room.
Mm-hmm.
And I had that damn thing in my hand wrapped around my shoulder. And 3 different times I had to wake up and put it back on me.
Yeah, those slippery suckers, they fall right off. I don't know how it happened though. Frost. Wow.
Frost on the ground. Chevy, shut up.
Woof woof.
That dog hears a worm fart and he farts.
Huh. Oh hell.
Yoda. I won't be out here long. I just came on to see how StreamYard's going to be okay. We will be streaming at the Dandy. Well, we're going to be streaming from Wildwood too, but I don't know how the Wi-Fi is up there. I don't know how the data is. At least at the house, I know what I'm up against for Wi-Fi. And we should be able to stream. I'm going to have 6 devices going. Hi,
Hey,
Priscilla.
Priscilla.
Kim's going to have her phone. I'm going to have I'm going to have 3 phones and you're going to have 2.
Yeah, I got my big thing. It may be too heavy to carry. We'll see. You know
Well,
that.
I'm talking about the Wi-Fi.
Oh, yeah, at
Just
least 2 phones. Yeah.
okay, then we'll have 6 phones that will be constantly streaming on StreamYard 24/7. And then all the other cameras that we have will be recording.
Yeah.
And they are going to be raw. They will not be edited for any kind of reason.
Right.
Whatever we record at the house stays intact. We don't do anything except maybe if we hear something that is very crucial
Right.
or something that is positively identified, we'll raise the volume on it. Otherwise, nothing gets touched.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we always do. We try to do it that way.
Marcy said Wildwood has great service. That's good.
That's good. Hey, I gotta go. I'll see you guys later. You
All
guys
right.
take care.
See you later. Have a good meeting.
Yeah, can't wait.
Oh, yeah. He's in a conference for 2 days, learning how to keep people from breaking out of prison or whatever the hell they're learning up there. I don't know. He doesn't need to learn nothing. He's been there since God created eggs. I don't envy his drive from Wisconsin to New York 3 times a year. Hey, okay, see, now the leaves are hitting me in the head. Oh, it's an omen. He comes in 3 times a year. You're off to nap. All right, Marcy. It's too late for me to do that today. I wish I could. My stupid upper shoulder back went out yesterday. I don't know why. I felt like trying to lay down with a sword going through my back. I still not heard anything from Nikki after the Sam and Colby investigation. I'm hoping to get Nikki to come on. I know Sam and Colby are too busy to come on, but they might surprise me. I was really amazed at how I took to them. I found them quite genuine, crazy, doing all right, animals lover, right, dog? Am I an animal lover? I guess I am. I prefer animals over people. Except that one rolling on the grass trying to scratch his back. What are you doing, you big dope? I don't know what to expect at Wildwood. I'm going to be wide open for anything that wants to come in. But I'm getting this gut-wrenching feeling that it's going to be absolutely dead. I hope not, because ideally, I hope not, because I like the looks of the inside of the house. Plus, it's spread out. Priscilla knows how the Dandy house is. Hi, Bert. It's very compact. Gosh, there's 3 bedrooms upstairs, and 2 of them are the size of a small closet. And then there's two downstairs, which are the size of a large closet. I never did measure the rooms. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to measure the actual size of the rooms. I would say Mary's room is 10 by, geez, I hate to say it, I don't even think it's 10 by 8. No, I don't think it. Well, let me think. If I were to put my head by the window and lay down, I don't think it's 8 feet wide. You have dreams of it, very calm. I don't feel anything coming. Nothing. Absolutely zip. Of course, the master bedroom is the biggest, and it's probably, gosh, I can't. Why can't I judge? 14 by 16, 14 by 14, or something like that. Beth's room is probably 10. You bark at the mailman every day for years. 12 by 9. Mike's room is 10 by 8. Very small rooms. Then when they came to the house, Dr. Pepper, I was asked to open the house for him and give him the backstory because I was there during the 1974 exorcism, and I've been there more than any other human being on the face of the earth. Uh, I know the story of the Dandy family, and from there we proceed to add a whole bunch more of paranormal activity because I think people that go to investigate are bringing other energies into the house. The original story doesn't need any added features, that's for sure. What went on there in the 70s was pretty frightening in itself. But now things are, in my opinion, much different. Much different. But we'll see. I tried to figure out which one of these guys do I like better, Sam or Colby. And in a way, I think they're carbon copies of one another. They both have the same demeanor. I think Sam would be the one to get scared the most from what I feel from him. If he met with the bad entity of the Dandy House, whew, I don't think he would handle it very well. Not sure about Colby, really. I think he would be able to handle it, but much better than Sam. I think it would get Sam in the worst way. Nikki would have been done for. And I know that miserable SOB was after her. As soon as we sat down in the kitchen, I knew he was eyeing her and sizing her up for trouble. We're going to be having a small party on the 21st of October at the Dandy House for my granddaughter. She's going to turn 10 and she wanted to have her party at the house, but it's just going to be us. Link, Kim, and I, and her mom and grandma, probably great grandma. That'll be it. And then they're going to go home after that. Sophia wants to spend the night, but no. No, they do it in a way that it attracts pretty damn big crowds. They have more subscribers than I do believe. I could be mistaken, but they have far more subscribers than any other paranormal group out there. I know they're at 19 million subscribers. I don't remember if that went over that. Um, they've got over 4 million views on just the Dandy House. Nobody will get that many views at the house. Nobody. Nick Groff won't even come close. I'd like to see, no, I wouldn't because this is not permissible, but I would love to see what kind of following the phony baloney Zach Bagans would get if he went to the house, but he is never, as long as this guy's alive, he will never be at that house. Even if Dan broke down and said, I'm going to bring in Zach Bagans, I would stop him one way or another. That piece of garbage would not make it to the house. 9 seed, I don't think they would get nearly. They'd probably get like maybe what 60 or 70,000 views on their channel at the house. Yasko, he was there with all those fakery. And I don't remember what he got. I know he got over 100,000 views, I'm pretty sure. But I don't know. I think some of these channels need to put up for entertainment purposes. Sometimes it might be true paranormal activity. There's a lot of channels that need to do that. Hi, Jake. Oh, I'm live every afternoon. I just never go live on Facebook or on YouTube. I just go live on Facebook. I take my dog for a walk and then I come out here and have a couple cigarettes and some coffee or pop, and had to do it today because it's over 70 degrees. Finally. It was freezing out yesterday. What's the matter? Huh? Did I scare you? You want to come up? Come on. Come on, jump up here. Come on. I can give you enough room. All right. Come on. Get up here. All right. I know you got to come up on this side. Come on. Get up here. You do it every day. Let's go. Don't growl at me. Come on. All right. Come here. You're going to growl at me, huh? Because you can't get up. Hi, Kelly. Come on. Get up here. There you go. There's the baby that I take out every day 3 or 4 times for walks, and he's killing me. Aren't you? Are you killing me? You're a good boy. But you got in trouble today and you didn't get, you're in heaven? Okay. All right. You always do this, Kelly. I'm going to come over there and I'm going to feed you some tuna mac salad. Hi, Keith. I'm going to feed you some tuna mac salad and make you eat it until you blow up. Why are you in heaven? You always lead with a leading comment. Now tell us the story. You got sushi? Oh, you finally got your sushi. Did you want that more than the double cheeseburger? Keith, we're going to be at the house the 22nd through the 23rd of this month, and we'll be streaming 24/7. We will have at least 6 cameras streaming at all times. Well, I'll say that as long as the Wi-Fi will permit it. It should. It does any other time, but we'll stream. Some cameras will be, well, there'll always be a camera on all of us at all times. And then the other ones will be placed in where we believe is the right place to put them. But they'll be streaming when we're sleeping. They'll be streaming when we're awake. They'll be streaming when we're eating. They'll be streaming all the time. And then there's going to be a lot of sit down investigation afterwards to find out what we caught, if anything. Got to remember that the Dandy House doesn't hop when you come in. It hops when it feels like it needs to antagonize somebody like me. Arctic Bite by Big Lots. Huh? Arctic. What are you saying, Kelly? You are such a baby. For an old dog, you are such a baby. You know, I can. If any of you have seen the Exorcist movie, there's a scene when Father Marin is handed a note by my God, I can't think of the word what they are, but they do things by an aide, for lack of a better word. When Father Marin was out walking the path in the woods, and an aide came by and handed him a note, he didn't need to read it. He knew what was in that note. And I can honestly say that I can honestly say, and everybody knows me, I don't make crap up. I debunk everything. That house is waiting for us. I can honestly say, I don't know if it's him. I don't know if it's the main entity that's in charge up there. Go on, B. The one that absolutely despises me or what, but I know that house is waiting. It's anticipating. It can't wait for us to show up. I don't know how I know that, other than the fact that it just happens. Is Brooke here? I don't see Brooke here. Hi, Brooke. All I'm watching is YouTube. I can't see Facebook right now. But we'll be streaming on X, Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, and possibly I might just do it for all poops and giggles. Hi, Michelle. I might stream the Twitch just for the heck of it. What do you think? You want to do that? Kelly is trying all the good. Yeah, she is. Okay, you can get down because I know you're hurting my leg. You got to be hurting yourself standing. You're like, don't look at me like that. Why don't you go play in the grass? Go find your toy. Go find your toy. Go get it. Go on. Jump on the Chevy. I don't know what to extent. What extent the house is waiting. Come on, get up here. Come on. Come on. Such a baby. Why don't you just lay down and you won't have to balance your feet on my leg? As far as Wildwood, I feel nothing. I feel like I'm going on vacation. I don't know. You know, I am hoping I'm wrong, but we'll see. Maybe it's because I've not been there and I'm not connecting anything. I'm not psychic, so how can I connect things? I don't profess to be psychic. I know I'm an empath. I know when something's going to happen. I know. Oh, shut up. I think when you get involved with something for so many years, you open up a door that can be tweaked if you try and tweak it. But then if you try and tweak it, you're going to be finding out that a lot of the stuff you're experiencing is all in your head or it's easily debunked. One of my main one of my main suggestions for anybody who gets into paranormal investigating is think with an open mind, absolutely wide open mind, but do not allow yourself to start falling into the belief that everything you hear is you're in a haunted location. Of course, if you hear something knock or wood move or something, it's paranormal. No, it's not. Spicy meatballs and potatoes. Are those the spicy meatballs you made? And what did you spice them with? And don't you dare say spices, Colette. Oh God, I still have 2 more walks ahead of me yet today with this thing here. What did I witness? I wish people would just buy my books and not ask questions, or buy Clara's book, or Dan's book, or watch the videos on my channel, either YouTube or Facebook. That's all you learn. You've got to. I'm not saying that your question is silly, but after telling the story thousands and thousands and thousands of times, I get leery of saying what I witnessed. Pretty much anything at the Daily House, pretty much anything that will make your hair turn gray, will make you vomit, will make you pass out, will make you second guess your own beliefs, I've seen. From being punched by nothing, by air, by an unseen force, which still to this day, even though it happened and everybody watched it happen, it's hard to grasp that. I can't believe something that is not there can be that powerful, but you know what? I guess you have to. Someone helped me to wait, when I was young, I could see ghosts. Why would you want to get rid of that? I don't think I could eat sushi. All right, Bert, we'll see you later. Oh, I just got a notification. I won't say what, but I saw part of the message and somebody's watching who doesn't want to come in. I don't like avocado. Cucumber absolutely tears me up, Kelly. Cucumber, watermelon, and cantaloupe. I can't eat them. When I was a kid, I would eat a whole cantaloupe by myself, almost a whole watermelon by myself. I mean, cucumbers, I love cucumbers, but if I ate one slice of a cucumber, I'd burp it up the rest of the week. Seems like it goes in my stomach and sits there and says, I'm going to aggravate you. Probably the same way that cream and peanut butter or Colette, how can you not like butter? What do you put on your scones? What do you put on your toast or anything else? Marmalade over in England, marmalade or jam or preserves or what else? What else? What else you got? What else you put on there? Mayonnaise? I don't know. I know people that I do too. I'll have toast and I'll put mayonnaise on it. It's good, isn't it? Well, you don't like it. And besides the fact you don't get human food. We shouldn't get human food. Have you looked at what's in it anymore? I thought it was me. I really thought it was me when after I had COVID, what, 2 years ago? I don't even know I had it. After COVID, I lost my sense of smell and taste, and I still don't have it. Sometimes I get it, and sometimes it works just fine. I go nuts when somebody in the neighborhood or Tim here mows the yard and I smell it. I get so excited, but it goes away. And then the same thing with taste. I'll taste something when I start to eat dinner. I taste it. Oh, this tastes good, and then it goes away. I just can't taste it anymore. Doesn't make any sense. And my guitarist of 50 years, my guitarist just had another COVID booster 2 weeks ago this Sunday, his fourth or fifth booster, and he's got COVID. He just went to the doctor yesterday and was, okay, you got to get down. You're killing me. Diagnosed with COVID. Cayenne pepper, paprika, curry powder, chili powder, very hot. I don't like much toast. If I do, I have it. I figured you'd have jam on it. But what is it about butter that you don't like? Is it the flavor, the texture? Now, real butter, I'm talking, not that margarine crap. And how can you not like peanut butter? What's wrong with you? When you come up here next year, and if I'm still kicking, I'm going to make you eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, or I'm going to tie it to a chair and you're going to eat it at the house. Matter of fact, I'm going to buy a big jar of peanut butter to take up with me. The flavor there is not taste. The flavor there is what? The only Oh, you're allergic. Okay, well that makes sense. If somebody's allergic to peanuts, or you can't eat it. Just like people that are um, have an allergy to dairy too. No, you won't, because I'll be sick. And have you ever eaten peanut butter? Are you allergic to peanuts, first of all? And if you're not, what could you not like about peanut butter? There's only one margarine I would even consider that tastes like something other than oil, because that's all it is vegetable oil. Margarine. Like everything's better with blue butter on it. Like hell it is. The only one I like, flavor wise, is I can't believe it's not butter, which is a very long name for a product. But I just like Land O'Lakes butter. Boom. Butter. You're allergic to peanut, pork, and dairy. I think I'd be lost without dairy, and definitely without peanut butter. I go on a kick with peanut butter. I'll have sometimes I'll have 4 slices of toast with peanut butter for a midnight snack. Dunk it in my coffee, or I'll have a triple decker peanut butter jelly sandwich at night. Sometimes even for dinner. They might. I might. I was gonna make. I don't know if I'll make it today or tomorrow. It's still early. I'm gonna make my own spaghetti sauce. None of this jar shit. I don't want ragu or Paul Newman's or anybody else's. I'm gonna make my own sauce. I get the tomato paste and the tomato sauce, and then I take a. I'll use 3 or 4 cloves of garlic, and I slice it with a razor blade. Same thing with the onion, and I will saute that till they're brown. Throw it in the sauce, and then throw everything else in there. A little extra garlic and onion powder. Very little fennel for flavor, and you really can't taste it unless you get a piece of fennel in your mouth. You can chew the dairy. You oh, you can chew. How do you? I can chew the dairy digestive. Oh, okay. And it helps me. Okay. I didn't see the digestive. Yeah. No, I know what they are, Kelly. I hate to hang up on somebody. Jade, are you watching the stream? Because if you are, I can't possibly answer a phone call. And I know hopefully she got, I don't like butter at all. It's gross. I can eat peanuts. I like spicy things. I hate bland food. Butter is like eating lard. I have tried butter and peanut butter. It makes me feel, I don't understand. You made my pen. No, I did not see it. Give me your Venmo or PayPal or whatever, and I'll send it to you. Hi, Nancy. 3.5 hours after we started. Now, Nancy, I know you've heard me say this, that this is going to be my last time going to the Dandy House. But then that ass from Wisconsin pulled a boner on me, and he already booked for next year. I don't know if you know. Okay. I don't know if you know what date he booked. That I got a lot of words to say, and I'm not going to say them. I'm trying to be nicer. But he booked. I'll tell you, we're booked for the 13th through the 17th of April next year, which includes the anniversary of the exorcism, April 13th. My birthday is April 14th, and we're gonna reenact the exorcism. But I want to do it right. I want to do it right. I want to get the same number of people there to do it, not to spend the night, just to do the exorcism. And I want the right age people within reason. Maybe one. I don't want the whole NYU crew. That would be 7 extra people. Oh my God, man. You realize that the night of the exorcism, we had 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 people in that house. Unless I missed somebody. I can't remember. 7 crew members, myself, Father Al, Alex, Clara, and Phil. Mike. I can't remember. I thought there was one weird person, but no, Randy wasn't there. And he's not weird anyhow, but you'll make more cupcakes. Well, we'll talk about this and see. How you feeling, Nancy? Can you walk upstairs, or do we have to put our hands on your backside and push you? Yeah, Nancy. If you go up, then you got to have your car checked. Not that it matters. My car was new. My car didn't have any miles on it, and it just boom died at the hanging tree. Push. Maybe we could get one of those. What are those little chairs? Well, that stairwell isn't wide enough for one of them lift chairs. Could you scoot up if you couldn't? If you weren't able to walk, could you put your butt on each step? The only thing is those steps aren't wide enough to put a butt on anybody's butt. Look at Chevy. He's laying over there nice and calm, probably sleeping, and you're just walking around and with anxiety because we're not in the house. Who wants to be in a house on a day like today? Well, it isn't. There aren't that many stairs. And there's railing. Is there a railing on both sides? No, just one side. We could put you on a board and slide you up. Get a rope and wrap it around the from the master bedroom around the wall, out the window, into the window of Mary's room, and kind of do it that way. Get a wheel and pull on it. Use that for I don't know what I'm talking about. Leave me alone. Everybody hit that like button, would you? I'd appreciate it. It does help with the algorithm. Try to build this channel up, make it right, get the truth out about the Dandy family's story and omit all the nonsense. I'd like to hold a party for Dan. Hopefully he isn't out here watching, but I'd like to throw a party for him for what he's done in regards to just my feelings alone. Before Dan bought the house, it was offered to me by KG with nothing down, nothing, just make a monthly payment, take over a land contract, and the house would have been mine. And I told him, no, I don't want nothing to do with it. I kind of did, but I didn't. And I probably would have done the same thing Dan's doing. I would have done exactly the same thing Dan's doing. And I would also definitely be digging some graves up. There ain't no question about that. I would be digging those graves up. I would have a backhoe up there, a small one. Actually, the guy who lives next door to Tina said he would gladly throw it on the trailer and bring it up to the house. I think well, Tina saved the house. Absolutely. Tina saved the house. It wouldn't even be here. It would not be. It would have been gone that Thursday. It would have been long gone. Um, it's kind of a coincidence that Bill Conley called. Actually, Corinne Hudson called me while I was in Limestone, New York at one of Angel's Brothers wrestling matches. And I got a call saying people would like to do a movie. And I said, really? What movie? And they talked about it. And I got talked to Bill, and he's a jerk. He's a loser. He's a bottom of the barrel type person. We were there for over a week. I think it was the 8th day he left. I wrote the script for the entire thing, including the exorcism scene. We were trying to redo everything that the Dandies went through in the 5 years they were there. It never materialized because of some personal things with Bill. But we got that all finished up and okayed with Donna Reese through her daughter Kenda. But her son KG wasn't even in town, and he was in charge pretty much of most of the real estate anyhow that they own. And he was going to have the house knocked down that Thursday. And it was Tuesday that Tina kept nagging the hell out of me. We got to go to the house. We got to go to the house. And I said, I don't want to go up to the house. Not tonight. You got school in the morning. She's a school teacher. Her kids at school. It was already after 8 o'clock when she started telling me. But she got that calling that so many of us who are involved with the house get. Whether it's a calling to come up and just be there, I can't even explain it. I've tried to explain it many ways, but it's just like you get an inkling that you have to be there. But it's a forceful inkling. I don't care what you're doing. You could be watching a movie. You could be making love. You could be eating dinner. You could be walking down the street talking to your neighbor, and bam, the house hits you like a ton of bricks or something in or around the house hit you like a ton of bricks. And you have to be there. What I usually do is tell it to go to hell, leave me alone. And sometimes it gets stronger, and sometimes eventually, most of the time nowadays, it dissipates and leaves me alone. And it doesn't happen that often. My God, it used to be like once or twice a month. Now it's 2, 3 times a year. And the funny thing is, I had that same calling while I was laying in Mary's bed at the house. And I even said it on a live stream. I told Link, I said, "What the hell is this?" I said it to him. He was in another room. I said, "The house is calling me, and I'm already here." That place is nuts. And nobody, I'm gonna say this now. So if you guys lived and you're young, any of you that are young and lived to be 70 or 80, I'll bet you in that time, by the time you hit 70 or 80, nobody's ever going to give you a reason why what is going on up there is going on with evidence, not folklore. I don't know what's going on up there. It's crazy. Most of my time there is quiet. It's like this. Sit outside, sit on the front porch, sit out in a chair in the back or front yard, sit out by the dock. And absolutely just beautiful. No neighbors, no cars, no human noises. And then you leave. Nothing happens. And there are other times when you go to put the key in the padlocks on the gate and you think, this is not the day to be here. I feel it. And you will. Psychic or not, you're going to feel it when you go to this house. And that's something I can't understand. My granddaughter, she was 9, just turned 9. Well, a little older than 9. She begged for a year. I want to go. I want to go. I want to go. Because she doesn't believe in ghosts. She doesn't believe in any of that stuff. And she went up and we walked around outside for quite a while. Then we were inside, room to room to room, talking in the living room, but not telling her a single particular problem with the house. I said, well, you want to go upstairs and look around up there and see how small the bedrooms are? I always tell you they're really dinky. We go upstairs and we're in the master bedroom and I'm pointing at that door and that door. There's Mary's door and Laura's door. And I said, that bed in there was your mom's. Your mom donated the bed to the house. I said, you want to go in there and sit down? And I did that for a reason. I did that for a reason because so many people go into Mary's room, get a headache, they get nauseous. A couple people have passed out. I think that's all up here. But she sat down on the bed and right away, this is live. This is on a live. We were live. Right away, she said, Papa, it's hard to breathe in here. You know how many hundreds of people I've heard that from? Literally, I can say at least 100, let's say 100. And many more on videos when I watch investigations. I said, okay, I got her up right away. We sat down on the master bedroom and in the master bedroom. And I said, you okay now? And she said, yeah, I feel all right. But she felt it right away in that room. And she was never told that. I promise you, I will not ever lie about anything that happens there. I will not embellish things. And I'm sure sometimes Dan gets mad at me if I say I find the house to be very, very quiet. And it is. But then when it's not quiet, you don't want to be there. You might not make it out the door. I sure as fuck didn't one time. And I just can't buy an energy, an entity, a dead person, a ghost, whatever you want to call it. I can't buy them being that strong to knock me off my feet. And it's not easy to even talk about that. Not because it's so harrowing to me, but because it sounds so damn ridiculous. Because if somebody else years ago would say, "Oh my God, I got punched by a spirit," I'd watch Zach Bagans. I got scratched. I got pinched. I got pushed, and I said, "You got shit. You got all this information when you went to theatrics, when you took theater in college. Who are you trying to kid? You're nothing more than a great actor." And then it happened to me. So I'll take some of the things Zach Bagans said back, but certainly not all of them. Very peaceful when I've been there, unless I wake up screaming, "I'm stuck." Nancy spent the night with us last year. 2 nights. Were you there 2 nights? I don't remember. Yeah. And we shared Mike's room. I was in one bed, she was in the other, and I guess I woke up well, I didn't wake up because I don't remember doing this. I was in there screaming, yelling, and then she said, "Are you okay?" And I said, I guess I said, "I'm stuck." And then I just laid back down. So I don't know. And then when she had to get up and go to the bathroom, she about cut her hand or finger off on that stupid 1950s fan that doesn't. It's got a guard on the blade, but there's that much gap between each section of the guard, so you could stick your hand in there and cut it off if you wanted to. Yeah, it was after the solos. And tonight, okay, I've got my solo thing up. I've got Link's solo thing up. Tonight I'm going to strip out. Wait a minute. Do I have Charlie's up too? I'm going to strip out Kim's from because we only used one recording device, just like when the wife and I was up there. When yeah, and the whole floor vibrated. Yeah, Keith and Marilyn were up there when we went up to visit them one time. I wondered that too, Kelly. I haven't heard from Charlie. Matter of fact, I'll give him a call when I'm done here. Keith and Marilyn were up there, and we went up to visit them. And they were sitting at the kitchen table, and there was a huge bang on the floor in the kitchen underneath. That's happened before too, not to me, but it's happened to other people. I felt the floor vibrate before for no apparent reason. How did you get in my pop? Come on, are you dead? Yep. Sorry about that, bug. Yeah, I thought about Charlie last Saturday when we went live because I said, "Where the hell is this guy?" And I didn't say it on the stream, and I meant to call him, and of course I forgot, and then I forgot and continued to forget. But I better give him a call and find out. Hope he's all right. Yeah, I have too, Kelly. I've thought about him a couple of times. Because when you go live, he used to at least pop in and say something. No, he did come in. He did come in. I I'm getting so many phone calls. Well, it's what time? Oh God, the kids will be home from school here in a couple of seconds. They get home about 2:34. It's 2:29. He did come in one time after our July or our June thing, but I only remember him coming in once. But I'll give him a call and I'll make I'll message him for you. My God! If I do that, it's obvious to the person that you're hanging up on him. So let me go and I'll call her back. All right. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Yeah, as soon as I can hit end and it's not listening.